So for my final major project at uni, I based my brief around Doctor Who. Growing up, I always used to love the show, so it's been a real pleasure to be able to work with the visuals, work with the audio, create my own branding for the series, all of that. It's been really, really cool. The research process, everything behind it, it's just felt more like a bit of a side project, to be honest, rather than like an actual uni brief, which is really, really cool. Another good reason why, it's nice to have these opportunities at the end of the year to be able to do these things and express what we like to do in graphic design. The inspiration behind the whole sequence was heavily inspired by the works of Ollie Moss. So he tends to produce work that's very minimalistic. He uses like vector-based design, just simplistic, stripping it back. He produced some work for Firewatch, which I believe was a gaming thing. And essentially it just created like loads of flats but layered them together with colour. So that was really, really nice because I'm not an illustrator at heart, so it was really nice to be able to produce something like that using my skill set. The landscape themselves are designed to reflect the series, so there's many scenes in there that relate to certain aspects, such as like the home planet, some of the villains in there, all of that kind of stuff, so that was really nice to get in.
So my final major project is based on the Silk Road, which was a drug market on the dark web. I've created a book which explores the catalogs of the Silk Road, which later led to the founder of the Silk Road Arrest. It's really nice to be able to play with different kinds of inks and stuff that we have available in the university. So one of the things that was really amazing was thermochromatic ink, which is really interesting because when you use your body ink to be able to press against the ink, you can explore the print underneath. It was really interesting to actually create a book this year. Obviously, given COVID, we've had restricted access to the university facilities. So finally, in our last few weeks, being able to actually come into university and access it has been really fun. Overall, FMP has been difficult given COVID, but with the help of the tutors and with the support of the students, it's definitely been one to remember.
Obviously, it was a really, really lovely year group. It's a real shame that we haven't had the experience we'd like to have had with you in the studios, in the workshops this year. I think everyone in the third year has coped really well with blended learning. I think there's been a huge amount of endeavour from the students and engagement from the students with both the sessions we've done online and with using the breakout space in the studios for independent study. And it's been a really nice sense of community with the students working in the spaces when they can. So that's been a really positive thing. And there's been some lovely work throughout the year. We're very hopeful about things like the ISTD awards, that we're going to get some of those. One of the students has got shortlisted for JDO. We've got a couple of other things come through, so that's obviously very rewarding. It's a shame. We were hoping this year we'd have a pre-show again, and it's a shame that it's not a physical show, but we're obviously pleased it's going to be an online event run by the school, which is great. And it's not the year we would have wanted for anybody, but I think the students have made an incredible job of engaging with this academic year. Some things have been very positive. We've had the opportunity to get alumni in to do talks about moving from education to industry, and it's been much easier to get people to come online to do talks rather than it has been to get them to come up to Lincoln for the day. So that's been wonderful, so that's been a very positive thing. And I think the engagement again from the third year for those events and the kind of preparation they're getting together for industry for the next step has all been really, really positive, to be fair. I think the team have worked very hard. We're very lucky to have Joe and Rona running third year. I think that's gone really well this year. I think there's been some lovely outcomes, lovely work, and I can't wait to see the show.